Hey friends, thanks for coming back to PRM. A Green New Deal. We need it right now. Leading climate scientists, I'm sure you've read, have said we have 12 years until an irreversible climate disaster happens. Not a long time. And if anybody pays attention to government, especially the federal government, things move at a snail's pace. We truly have a shorter window than we think because our government just doesn't move fast. Getting on this yesterday, getting on this as soon as possible is so important. It's not hyperbole. It's something we desperately need to do. But when I do some digging on politicians, especially the ones who are running for president, and their oil and gas donations, I just come up with just horrible news. In 2018, Beto O'Rourke took $485,000, almost a $500,000, from the oil gas industry in Texas. Now, there's a lot of people in Texas, okay, one. And two, those are individual donations, but I'm going to haggle with you on that. I still think these bundled donations are still suspicious. Like one company will bundle up a bunch of donations and give it to, whatever congressperson they want to, endorse. I still think it's suspicious enough to be worried about it. Because when I think of a Green New Deal, I'm thinking, okay, someone's getting $500,000 in a year from oil and gas. Are they going to move to renewable energy with that money coming in? Are they really going to go to task on a Green New Deal with that kind of cash flow coming? It's a legitimate question we should all be asking. I'm not saying he's corrupt. I'm saying we have to think about him being corrupt. Because those individual donations may not influence it, but it also may influence his decision making on his legislation and policy. So, in going down the list, I'll just name some off. Amy Klobuchar, $12,000, $900. Elizabeth Warren, $37,283. Kirsten Gillibrand, $25,311. Kamala Harris, $5,700. Bernie Sanders, $1,800. But still, a lot of that money is just, what is it doing? Like, is it influencing our politicians and their decision making? To keep the oil and gas industry alive? To work against a Green New Deal in renewable energy, solar? We don't know. And that's why progressives are just on the warpath when it comes to this legal bribery, this legalized corruption, or legalized potential corruption. We need to get money out of politics. You hear that all the time. And this is the reason why. With 12 years on the clock, we're looking at stats like this. How hopeful are you? I'm honestly not hopeful when I look at that because money talks. Money influences decisions. And it worries me that politicians are taking this much money. I don't care if they're bundled individual donations. A lot of people say, okay, it's bundled from individual companies, and that makes it more legitimate. That's debatable because you don't know where that money is going to influence the politician. It still can influence the company. Executives are still in that bundle. A lot of people aren't getting that. Executives are still part of that bundle. It's just not workers. So everybody has a right to be very suspicious of individualized bundles of money given to politicians. So this is worrisome. This is just, with 12 years left on the clock, man. 12 years. And they're taking all this money. Is a Green New Deal going to happen? What do you think? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell on the side.